Okay, so yo, what's up guys, my name's Bear the Boff, or Bear, whatever you want to call me, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can take down the Dragons of Destruction easily using the GUNZERKER. Now, to get here you're going to want to come to the Wingstorm, and to get there you're going to want to travel to the Lair of Infinite Agony, and then follow this path which I'll show you to get here. It's kind of awkward, but it's not really that hard to get to. It's out the way, but it's really easy to get to once you know where it is. And also one thing to keep in mind is you're going to need 20 iridium to actually open the air, like to the boss area. So make sure you have 20 iridium or you'll get there and it'll kind of take the mick. So yeah, that's how to get here guys. Now before I go over the mechanics of the fight and everything you need to know about how the dragons work, I'll show you the gear I'm going to be using, because it kind of explains a bit about the dragons as well, so it goes hand in hand. So yeah, to start off we're going to be using Unkempt Herald and Grog. Standard damage build for GUNZERKER. You've got the healing facts of Grog, you've got the damage of the Unkempt Herald. You know, that's what to use for your damage. You're then going to want to use a non-elemental weapon, like any weapon really. A pistol's probably the best, being as GUNZERKER use pistols with the sheriff's badge, so a pistol will probably be the best. If you have a non-elemental infinity, that is the best weapon to use for this, because it's fast firing rate, it's fast projectile speed, and it's non-elemental. Now the reason you want non-elemental is because how the dragons work is, what you do is you shoot them to get them to fly down to the platform that you're on when you're fighting them, so then you can do damage. Now the only thing is, dragons, once you shoot them down, if you hit them with, say, this Lady Fist, it's got slag damage. When they land, they will be resistant to slag damage. So you want to shoot them with a non-elemental primary so they don't get, like, any sort of resistance on them. Because if you shoot them with something like a slag and then you can't slag them, you're missing out on a shit tons of damage. So it's best to use something like a Maggie. I would be using Infinity, but I don't know where the hell mine is. I've got these, but they're elemental, so I'm not going to use them. But a Maggie's a good alternative. Just anything that's got fast firing, well, fast bullet speed, because they do fly about like mad. So if you've got a slow bullet speed weapon, it is kind of hard to hit them. We're then going to be using Lady Fist for the extra damage from the crit bonus. But also the fact that Lady Fist can be clutch as hell. You don't realise how many times this gun has saved me in this fight. The amount of times I've killed Incinerator with what, like, literally a speck of fight for your life to go, it is insane. So it's best to have this weapon as one, a backup, and two, it's extra damage if you can. I mean, normally you'll have the Grog out because there are a lot of sources of damage in this fight, but the Lady Fist is good to have there for backup. We're going to be using the Rough Rider, being as, like, it'll help with the inconceivable shots. There's not really any reason to use anything else. I mean, the B shield, you're not really going to have a shield up most of the time because you get hit by a lot of stuff. The Sham, you can't absorb anything. Rough Rider is just the best to do, so stick with the Rough Rider. As for grenade, I'm using the Quasar, but it doesn't really matter what grenade you use in this fight. The Chain Lightning is a really good grenade, because if you're ever low on health, you pick out your Grog, throw a bolt of lightning, it'll heal you up really quick. But I'll kind of just stick the Quasar on, because I kind of always have this grenade on, so I'll just leave that there. Class mod, we're going to be using Chaotic Evil Monk, crit damage, fire rate, the money shot. As you'll know, any GUNZERKER raid boss build, that is the class mod to use, so we're going to be using that. And being as we're using 4 pistols, Sheriff's Badge is the way to go. Pistol damage, fire rate, fight for your lifetime, again, can help, so that's the best, like, relic to use. So that's the guns and equipment I'm going to be using, guys. As for my build, it is the same build I made a video on, so if you want to know in-depth, like, analysis to this build and why I use this, I'll link that video in the description so you can check it out. But there's my build anyway, in case you're wondering. And there's my badass rank. So yeah, let's get into this fight. What I'll do is I'll explain it as I'm going over here. So, like I said, guys, you shoot the dragons and then you bring them down, and then you can do damage on them. Now, there's 4 dragons in total. There's 1 corrosive, 1 shock, 1 fire, 1 slag, and you want to do them in that order. You want to do green for corrosive, blue for shock, red for incendiary or fire, and then purple for slag. Now the reason you want to do them this order is you want to bring green down first because one, it brings enemies down. So if you ever go down in the fight, it can be a good way to get yourself back up. You know, you can save yourself from dying. So that's why you want to bring green down first. Now second, you want to bring blue down, and it's weird, the reason you want to bring blue down second is because you don't want to bring third down second. I mean fire down second. Because basically Incendiary, when he lands, he puts a protective shield over him which deflects bullets. So when you've got fire down, it's hard to actually heal yourself. So if you've got two dragons shooting at you and you can't heal, it's quite hard to stay alive. So you want to bring blue down first so that you can kill him and get him out of the way. So that when you bring fire down, which you'll bring fire down third, it's only slag that can really hit you while he's in the air. And slag doesn't do any damage to you, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you bring slag down last because slag can level up the other dragons. So if you bring slag down, each time you bring him down, he'll level them like the rest of the dragons up. Because each dragon has like an ability. So like blue heals, well, blue heals and purple levels up. So them two have sort of an ability. The others, I don't really think have like a passive ability. They never really survive long enough to use one anyway. So, but purple you want to bring down last because he will level the others up, which just makes them harder to kill. So that's sort of what you want to do as in the sequence, and I'll show you guys what you need to do when the fight starts and everything. As well, another little tip to note is you've got these relics that you see all around the Tiny Tina DLC in this little like area, and I mean most of the time you don't really use these, but there might be the odd occasion you forget to buy ammo or something. So you've got the ammo shrine here, which is helpful for that. You've also got a damage one over there, but I mean if you give GUNZERKER any more damage, he's just going to break the game. So there's no point. I mean, you won't physically crash the game, but you know what I mean. So there's them shrines there, and that's about all I need to explain for the boss guys. So I'll get into it. So I should activate the boss fight first. That'll probably be a good idea. So you just activate it using this. There's a cool little thing you can do on here as well. If you just sprint here, yeah, that happens. So that's cool. So yeah, the green one spawns just here to the front left. So when he spawns, you just want to shoot him straight away. And normally he will just fly down here. There you go. And yeah, this one, you just literally GUNZERKER and just kill. As you see, he spawns little like minions there, which they can help with getting up and stuff. You want to kind of just keep them alive. So yeah, next, so he's down. Next you want to take down blue, which, oh, I'm getting damaged. Ooh. Okay, blue's down. As you see, his name is Heliath. Ooh, that damage. As you see, his name is Heliath, so, or Helianth. He basically heals the other dragons, so if the other dragons you've brought down are damaged, like, and you haven't killed them, he'll heal them. And yeah guys, that's like a thing as well, like if you don't kill the dragons they will fly back up in the air, which it doesn't really affect anything. It's not something you have to take massively into consideration. It's just annoying then because you have to bring them down again. So yeah, now we've took blue down, we'll bring Incinerator down, and I'll show you the bullet deflect that I was talking about when he wants to come down. See, he puts his shield, he puts his wings over him, and that deflects the bullets, and I've nearly killed myself by doing that. There we go. So yeah, you don't want to shoot him there because you will kill yourself, and it takes the mick. It really does. And this fucking... Okay. So yeah, then after a bit he'll take down his protective barrier, and you can start working on him. He also summons some like flames on these little sections, but if you just kind of stay in the middle he won't really put that one on fire, so you're good to go. And then it's the same again guys, you just start GUNZERKing, shoot him in his mouth, and kill him. And at this point you literally have beat the dragons because you pretty much can't die to boost. He does no damage, so you may as well just pull out your lady fist. Keep an eye on your health. I mean, he can kill you, but he doesn't do like there. He did like what 200,000 damage to 1.8 mil. He can't do anything, and then you kill him, guys, and that's it. That is the dragons in a nutshell. It's honestly crazy, guys. I remember there used to be a time when I was crap scared of this boss, like all these bosses, should I say. I thought I'd never be able to beat them. I just thought they were like crazy hard. But when you learn the mechanics of these, just like Hyperius, it is literally a walk in the park. It's so easy to kill them. And as you see, you get a lot of loot. You get a lot of iridium. So if you do the thing where you leave, like back out and join. I mean, I don't know why I'm picking it up because I've got max, but You get a lot of iridium, you get a lot of money, you get a lot of seraph crystals, but again I got max of them, got max money. And yeah, you can get some pretty good loot. To be fair, you get a guaranteed seraph every time, which normally lands around here. So there you've got the Stinger, and I think the other one you can get is the Omen. So you get them, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're not something you'd use all the time, but maybe for fun every now and then. And what I've noticed is if you get any legendaries, it usually spawns around this area. Like I've mostly got legendary class mods. Like I've got legendary assassin, I've got legendary commando, I've got legendary berserker. I haven't really got any other legendaries before, but they obviously can drop legendaries as I've seen, so they will drop legendaries there. But another cool thing about this boss, guys, is if you do get a shit ton of iridium and you've just got nothing to spend it on, if you come through here with a few pots you can kill, try and get a legendary. Probably not. These chests here don't actually have anything in, they're just mimics. But what you can do is if you open all of them without killing any of them, they start glitching all over the room, and it is hilarious. It is a lot of fun. So you can do that. But also, if you come up here, there is a bunch of the dice chests that are all over Tiny Tina, and you can just spam iridium on them, and you can get some good stuff from here as well. I mean, like there I got 120. I probably will get purples, yeah, or E-Tech. But yeah, you can get some legendaries from here as well, so that's another source of loot you can do. So the dragons are actually a pretty good boss to farm for loot, to be fair. I mean, legendaries are quite far and few between, you don't really get that many, but it's something different you can come and do for a bit of fun. I mean, you don't have to keep farming the same handsome sorcerer or terramorphous all the time. So yeah guys, this kind of carries on all the way out there. If you follow it around, you'll see all the chests down there, and it'll bring you back to the entrance. And as I say guys, you just quit, load it back up, and you'll load back in the starting area, and you can kill them again. So yeah guys, that's the dragons. I hope that helped. I hope that kind of summarised up the whole fight, what you need to do, the mechanics and stuff. And yeah, I hope you have some good luck with farming the dragons. And yeah guys, I'll catch you next one.